are new here, my name's Nikki. This channel is all about me. And if you are returning, thank you so much for clicking on this video. I hope that you enjoy it. Let's deal with some basic housekeeping. Shameless plug, I have my own candle company called www.zenaircandles.com. Hopefully it popped up somewhere there. It's organic handmade candles by me with essential oil stones, all kinds of greatness. Use code ATN so that I know where you're coming from. This video is about my IVF journey, my battle through IVF, and me developing OHSS. I feel like when you YouTube IVF and when you talk to other people with IVF, they act like it's just all chipmunks and butterflies. Like nothing can happen, everything's great, it's amazing, and no one tells you the real. So I'm not here to scare you, I'm just here to tell you about my personal IVF experience. I am not a doctor. I am not your physician. You should not be going to YouTube University to figure out what's going on with your health. You should be contacting your physician. I'm just gonna put that out there first. So don't be coming in my DMs talking about, I listened to your video and I went and jumped off a roof because that's what, nah sis. If you do that, that's because that's what you wanted to do. So if you have these issues, go hit your doctor. Don't go to YouTube University looking at nobody's videos. You need to contact your physician because they know you and your body and what's specific to you. So with that being said, I developed something called OHSS during my IVF process. So if you haven't been watching, you don't know my journey, my doctor put us on a fertility protocol going straight to IVF. Me and my husband had tried to conceive naturally for some time. It was not happening. We were recommended over to the fertility clinic. And because of insurance stipulations and all that kind of stuff, my doctor felt like it wasn't smart for me to go through rounds of Clomid and letrozole and IUIs and things of that nature. She thought that it made the most sense to go straight to IVF. One, due to my body. Second, due to male factor infertility. Third, due to the time that we've been trying. Our age. Well, it's the end of the year now, but I'm 30 this year. We started our IVF journey, and I think I was 28 when we started our IVF journey. So our doctor had us go straight into IVF. And so that's what we did. I had my egg retrieval in March of 2020. During my stems, I had a very common stem process. I don't have it in front of me. Gonal F, Menopur, and then later on Ganirelix to stop me from ovulating. And I had Pregnol for my trigger shot, but because my estrogen levels were so freaking high, actually, oh, I don't have it. My estrogen levels were so high, the doctor thought that I could possibly have had developed OHSS, and she had me trigger with Lupron and a little bit of Pregnol. So what is OHSS? It is ovarian hyperstimulation syndrome. So basically it's I'm looking at my notes. It's an exaggerated response to excess hormones. This causes the ovaries to swell and it's painful. It can improve on its own in mild cases. In severe cases, it does require hospitalization. If you believe you've developed OHSS, please reach out to your doctor. So because my estrogen levels were really high and I had a lot of follicles, we were counting around 20 follicles when I went in, but when we actually did the egg retrieval, it was 33 follicles. What are the symptoms of OHSS? So it's mild abdominal pain, mild to moderate abdominal pain, bloating, nausea and vomiting, diarrhea, tenderness around the ovary area, rapid weight gain of more than 2.2 pounds in 24 hours, decreased urination, shortness of breath, and tight and enlarged abdomen. So like I said, I triggered with Lupron and Pregnol. And let me tell you, I was working from home and I thought, like, all right, well, you know, I'm miserable. So I'm gonna take off the day before my egg retrieval. I'm gonna be off the day of my egg retrieval, and then it'll be the weekend. So I'll be fine. I'm happy I took off the day before my egg retrieval. I could barely walk. Come the night of my egg retrieval, it was no sleeping. I could not get comfortable. I was panicking. I thought that I had already ovulated because the pain was, it was like a bad ovulation pain. Like maybe like cyst or my ovaries were rupturing pain, like nil over. So we go in early in the morning to have the egg retrieval and I couldn't walk. The nurses were like, whoa, why are you walking like that? I was like, I don't know. Can y'all check and tell me if I ovulated before y'all put me under anesthesia and I get these bills? Because I'm in pain. I think that I ovulated. The doctor came out and talked to me. She's like, no, you had a really low dose of medication. I doubt that you ovulated. I think that it's just a lot in there. So I was so miserable. When I came out, she's like, yeah, you had a lot up in there. Your ovaries are huge. This girl here was miserable. So I came home the day of my egg retrieval. Hence, you know, if you want any fertility groups, they tell you that you're supposed to eat McDonald's French fries. I thought that the McDonald's French fries was post egg embryo transfer. No, it's post egg retrieval because their salt is supposed to suck up some of that free floating fluid. So get yourself some McDonald's French fries. McDonald's pay me for that. McDonald's French fries. I didn't do that. Actually, I came home. It was early in the morning. I think my retrieval was at 7 a.m. and I got home probably like 11. I just wanted a Thai tea. My husband stopped at Chai Time and got me a Thai tea. And I came and I laid on the couch. My mom made me some stuffed shrimp, but I was so miserable. I didn't want to eat anything. I just wanted to lay there. So the night of my egg retrieval, it was my mom and my husband trying to keep fluids in me, keep my heating pad on me, stuff like that. But this girl here was not feeling it. And you know, I'm the plug, I guess. I was able to get a prescription for cabergoline. So cabergoline will help lessen the symptoms of OHSS if taken early enough. So when my estrogen was very high and we changed my trigger to Lupron, I asked the physician to call me in a prescription for cabergoline. So I was already taking cabergoline because we already knew like that I was going to develop this. That was that. So I was already taking cabergoline. I already knew I probably had this. I didn't really care to YouTube much on it or Google anything about it. I just knew I was in pain and I was over it. Okay. I couldn't sleep the night of. I was extremely miserable. So I actually ended up calling out of work for 4 days, I think. I was miserable for at least 7 days. Even with the cabergoline. I was extremely bloated. I ended up passing very large blood clots and I didn't want to pee and I was gaining weight really fast. So I went back into the clinic so they could check just to make sure it was no ovarian torsion. So I'll link somewhere here about what ovarian torsion is. So they wanted to double check to make sure there was no ovarian torsion. When I went in, the medical assistant was not able to find my blood pressure. It was not reading on the electric cuff. And they tried a whole bunch of times, so they checked me thinking that, you know, I'm gonna move around and get a little worked up, they'll be able to get it. We did a manual blood pressure reading, and it was scary low. So while all that was happening, I told her, like, I think I'm about to pass out. I'm dizzy, something ain't right, I'm about to go down. So they had me sit, and I'm like, I'm about to pass out, just give me a second. Like, I'm getting like really lightheaded, I'm warm, something ain't right. Oh, it was because I had a very, 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 very low blood pressure. That made me have to stay at the clinic, inside of the hospital, a little bit longer because of that. But I think I probably did that to myself because I was so miserable. I wasn't eating or drinking anything. I didn't want nothing. I just wanted it to go away. So what can you do? You can sleep upright, so have pillows propped up, because you don't want the fluid from your belly to get into your lungs. That's what I remember. So propping up on a whole bunch of pillows. They're really loud, I'm so sorry. So propping up on a whole bunch of pillows will help. Gatorade, I don't like Gatorade, so let me not tell y'all to do that, because I'm not with telling you to do something that I'm not gonna do. So electrolytes, I'll take smart water, I'll take alkaline water, I'll take Powerade, only in one flavor though. I think it's like strawberry lemonade. Life water, or yeah, life water and smart water, I guess. Pedialyte, things that have electrolytes in it. Make sure you stay up on that, because you don't want to be dehydrated, and make sure you have tons of salty food. Salt. So that is what I can recommend. That's what I remember them telling me to do, and I finally got with it. And I think they also had me do protein. I'm pretty sure. I'm gonna check myself, and then I'm gonna insert it in the video if I was right. But I'm 99% sure they told me to take drink protein shakes. So I did that. I had protein shakes, salty food, and electrolytes. That is what got me over that edge, because like I said, mine was like 5 to 7 days, I was done. I know everyone wants you to believe that IVF is this great journey of chipmunks and butterflies. All you do is stick yourself with a couple of needles, and then you get your baby put inside of you. Sis, it ain't like that for everybody. Don't believe it. But it might be, okay? It might be great for you. You might have an awesome experience with no side effects. But you know, the way my life is set up, I always have side effects with something. So it's just adverse reaction, something gotta happen. It just don't come that easy for me. I hope this video was informative. I hope that you all learned something. If you're going through this or suspect that you're going through this, please reach out to your physician, like I said in the beginning. Shop zennaircandles.com, www.zennaircandles.com. Use code ACN for a special discount at checkout, thanks to me. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. She's back. We got some cool, fun things coming up, and of course, a lot more IVF videos, because we are still on this journey up this mountain to get our baby. But I know, God willing, that it will happen. I will see you all soon. I love you. Have a great day. Bye.